Well, we got a guest in the building.
Come on.
I want to say thanks for coming down.
Yes.
Bless, man.
Shouts out to Essie. That's sis.
Yeah, man.
She vouched for man.
Come on.
We've been holding Essie down. That's our peoples.
Yeah, no, definitely. For a long time.
I don't know if you've listened to the podcast, but our listeners know how I feel about you musically. So I really wanted to have this conversation.
Yeah.
So I'd like to introduce everyone to man like T.E. Dness.
Yeah, man.
Make sure you got the pronunciation correct.
Yeah. T.E. Dness, yeah.
What other alias we going by? AKA Nesta.
That's not really an alias. It's just something I say before songs, man. I just like,
AKA Temper.
Yeah.
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 Good, because I won't lie to you, man heard little something in the archives.
Yeah,
obviously, we're in West, so your tunes are still floating about this side of town.
The old
so
school stuff.
You'll hear a couple of old school rhythms that. I think it's a good place to start. So you put out on your Instagram, any podcast out there, let man know.
Oh,
man wants to come and have a chat.
Yeah, just talk about obviously what I've been up to, man, and just like whoever will let me talk about it, you know what I mean? Just raise some awareness towards what's happening, man, with like my last release and stuff. Obviously, you lot hit me up.
Yeah, no, so
we made it happen.
Yeah, we had to, man, because I don't know if you remember, I reached out to you like, I think it was like maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, maybe. And we had like a mutual connection. Don't remember. We had a mutual connection. My guy Slick Vic.
Okay.
So he was like, oh yeah, shout him. Like, you know what I mean? He'll hit you back. And then, you know, we had a little exchange, but we never like managed to make it happen. But it's a blessing that you're here with us. Man. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. New release, man.
Full circle.
Yeah. Full circle.
How you feeling?
It's going off, It's going well, man. Yeah. It's doing well. It's very well received. I'm proud of it. I got a show coming up in October.
Dope.
I got merch coming. I got a little book coming, like a colour book coming. It's doing well, bro. It's well. It's good.
I feel like this is good. Like, obviously I've been following your music, so I think I can kind of gauge. This one seems like it's got all the core, the extra thing. You see the little man using certain lyrics from certain songs and there'll be different rhythms that catch people. So I feel like this time around, this go around anyway, it's reached another level.
It's reaching, like, to be fair, we strategically done that for this one. Like, this was all about capturing data and just kind of like identifying my fan base and seeing what we could do. Like, so I've collected all the stats from like IG and like my Spotify and all these kind of things, you know what I mean? Impressions and reach and Twitter and all of that. Me and my digital team, Creative Nerds, Dirijan at Creative Nerds, we do that.
Shouts out to them.
But yeah, it was just mainly about just like identifying the fan base and just seeing what we could do, man, and like really having those stats to take elsewhere, like off the back of all of this. You know what I mean?
Man, I noticed like the strategy was a little bit different. So
Obviously,
it's always good to take a new approach.
It was new. Just rolling out song one by one forces people to, well, don't force, but it allows people to take in one song at a time and really like journey with you. You get to like sit with a song for a couple of days and then by the time you're done with that one and you're really taking it in and then went back to the other one and come back again, you're ready for the next one instead of having like 12 songs at once while there's another 4 albums out. Because people do is they put it off. Like a lot of people, what they do is they say, all right, cool, I'm going to come back and I'm going to give this my time and listen to it properly. And you never do, bro. Like, you never, like, I can't tell you how much times I've said I'm going to take in an album and I still haven't to this day. You know what I mean? You put, because by the time you're ready to take it in, you've got your favourite artist who dropped another 5 songs and this person's got another song. The playlist is updated. Like, music just moves so fast these days. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
So
like,
it's good, man.
Like, especially when, like you were saying, like, people will drop, you'll have 4 different artists that will drop on one day.
We had Young Steph, Jay Spades.
I dropped, and I'm saying I dropped on that day. And you dropped on that day? But I just dropped one song.
Yeah. Okay, so you see,
do you know what I'm saying? So at least all my people could listen to that one song, and if they're fans of Tef, Jay Spade, anyone else, they went off and did their.
You don't want to get lost in the mix, innit?
You don't want to get lost in the mix. Like, not to say that everyone has the same fan base or you're competing with anyone, but at the end of the day, it's like attention spans. There's only so much you can listen to.
You're competing for time, man. Like, because for people like us, if work is structured in regards to a certain time, so 9 to 5, 9 to half 5, you've got that hour and a half before work, maybe that hour and a half on the other end. You may have to go and pick up little man or your daughter, your missus, you got this. Then if you're a man that goes gym, you might have some time in the gym to do it. But now man, I've got podcasts and a lot of people tell me they listen to podcasts in the gym. So if you're a man that drives, you might have that. But if you don't drive, your music is centered around something, innit? So now
It's
at
difficult.
that time you're competing, bro. You only got like an hour and a half.
Yeah, for sure. So this project, like, looking at the features, interesting features. It's got some of my favorites on there.
Yeah.
Shay Lingo, Shay Universe.
Yeah. Got EMAC on there.
EMAC. You've
EMAC
got
on
like
there.
Flex God Daps on there.
Yeah.
Talking extra spicy.
Spicy.
A lot of flake talk on there as well.
Yeah.
Because people don't know Daps used to rap before the.
Yeah. A lot of people before, you know what I mean, he took off doing the videos, the director work.
Yeah.
But it was amazing.
And a lot of people didn't give him the time as well, man.
Yeah.
That whole, like, his thing is just so different because brother, he tried to tell everyone.
Yeah.
Like, he really tried to
I heard
show.
he was saying man
like,
to do man's videos for free and that.
bro,
Yeah,
he was really here, like, offering services that people would kill for right now. Like, your label will pay 6 figures for his services now. And before he was giving it to you, he was trying to give it to you for free. But that's just how the world goes, bro. You got to go get it before they respect you for it.
As it made him have a little bit of chip on his shoulder. Is the extra cuntish vibe there a little bit? Still
not at all, bro.
Hey, listen, man, I saw him on the
See
weekend on Sunday. He was flexing.
See him. He knew how it was gonna go.
Okay,
It
cool.
wasn't I'm bitter and I'm gonna stay here and kill my energy. It's you lot don't want to listen. I'm going to America to go make it, and just like he knew what he had, and it's like people were supposed to gravitate towards him. You're supposed to, like, that's somebody who has the value that a lot of us needed, that creative eye and that direct, you know what I mean? He had it years before people even wanted to make movies and all these videos, or even had the budget, and he was trying to create these kind of things with less budget.
Without the money.
Do you know what I mean? Without the
how
money.
good man is.
Right, without the money. Even his own videos he was doing, and they were levels. Man had Ian Wright in a video before Ian Wright was this guy that he is now, like, back. Do you know what I mean? He's back now. Do you know what I mean? That he's a visionary, bro. And all of that was just it just came full circle. Like, that's another situation that just came because he used to come and he used to give us love. We used to give him love. We had a studio at the time, and he used to come through studio, man. He used to rap with him. He used to show us mad love, and that was just that was just a situation. Now he is who he is. It's like, yo, man can always just hit him up and still talk to man normal. It's never like that chip on your shoulder. That stuff don't exist with him.
Will man be doing a video for the man them though?
Yeah, soon. See, with me, everything's still business, man. Like I never discredit people and where they've got to and ask for favors and stuff. So them budgets there, hopefully
for the right song, innit?
You know what I mean? I have to obviously be something that's right financially as well, man. Like,
something came to my attention though with this rollout, and I know like you've got your creative people you're doing stuff with.
Yeah.
Did how the rapper Russ put music out within that 1 year? Because I was watching the Joe Budden, you had a sit down with him. Like I don't know if you're aware of Russ and his music. Like, I know the person, but I've never really listened to a lot of his music. But I remember him sitting down and saying that across a year he released a song every week.
Yeah.
And it's the same format where it's like I could give you 5 projects, 10 songs, whatever, but are you gonna listen? Whereas if I give you the one song, you're getting fed the same way you get fed with everyone else. You've now got 52 songs out of me throughout the whole year, and now you can within that find which ones you like. So we were sitting down like Chris Brown. We were sitting down like last week, and I was talking about. I was like, I was proper happy that you were here today because I was like, I want to find out if that played a part in regards to the rollout. And
oh nah, it didn't at all. Do you know what? This rollout was kind of like it was kind of sporadic, bro. I was talking to my guy, and it was his idea to roll it out like this. Like we was thinking of a way to roll it out, but to do it one song at a time. We just mentioned it on the phone. I was like, yo, that's sick. Let's do it like that. Do you know what I mean? And that also taught me that, yo, sometimes talk to your team more, bro, and let people have their input because, like, I'm the only vehicle within my team that's able to do that. But the man that's not rapping has the idea. Like, he don't have music to roll out. So it's like, yo, do you know what I mean? So I give full credit, bro. It wasn't my idea to roll it out like this. It was my idea to have a rollout, but to do one song at a time. Just in terms of like the spacing and stuff, it was my guys.
It kind of makes sense, dope, you know. Like you in one of your raps, you said that you're an MD now.
Yeah.
So obviously with that, you've got a team. There's hierarchy, and you know, I can imagine you guys sitting down at a table, really like trying to map out what the goal is. Like,
and the goal is really just to raise awareness and obviously just kind of like reinforce like my position as well, like with my own fan base, because like I go quiet a lot and I don't release a lot, but coming back like this year, I released like 5 months into the year. That's too long to not drop music, man, for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially with people that want to hear me rap. So I come back with Goodbye to Winter freestyle. Then I started loading this out. That's like 13 songs in like within the space of 2 months.
I knew someone's coming though.
You know what I mean? So it just, something's always coming. Whenever I come back to music, something's coming. That's just my thing. So I don't want it to be like that though, because then it's an expectation for, we want a project, we want more, we always want more. Like people are never satisfied.
No, I'll be honest, that's what it was for me.
But it's good. But it's good though, because like, right, at least you know you've got something where people are like, right, we want music from you.
Because you got to remember as well, for us,
yeah.
So I'm 28, so for our age demographic, there are certain elements of like drill which kind of just bypass me a bit.
Yeah, of
the
course.
biggest songs which make it into the club, or like the stuff where like the youths will say, I don't know if you ever see the tweet Mo Stack talked about what influenced him. So he was saying like, I listen to Tiny Boost and PYG and certain things. So I'm like, okay, cool. You understand certain things. When you hear Heady, you hear certain influences. I can only enjoy a certain amount of that.
Yeah.
There's certain rap I need to hear you talk. If it's trap stuff, I need to hear it. So I've got my guys. So when you're not as active, when you do come back, you know it's like as soon as you drop something on your Insta, DMs are crazy and comments like, yo, what's going on? Because now you fed us a little bit. We're expecting it to come in it. So we're waiting for
It's dope.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I was like, and the thing is, one of my boys, he took me to your listening party last year.
Yeah,
but that was at the very beginning, like before people started arriving. We had just got there early, innit? But I was like, yeah, I'll come to it, but then I have to go on radio at a certain time. So I had left before it had kicked off. So I was like, oh shit. I haven't even had the opportunity to speak to him and just let him know that I'm a fan of what you're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like, we hear like, there's so many rappers out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, rightly so, everyone's doing well. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, we're trying to get you to that point where like you're constantly on people's lips, because you said like you hear that you're the best every day. People tell you that you're the best, like, you know, and you want to be in the forefront. So getting to the point now where like you've got a show is dope. I can imagine like a lot of people are gonna come out to that one because people are like really rocking with this project. Like, I've seen like a lot more people talking about this than any other project that you've ever done. So it's progression in it, essentially, which is what we want to see. Like, and hopefully we start talking album, like.
Because you're 9 projects deep?
11.
And it's not even like.
But see,
man,
I'm not in a rush for that though. See, with my first album, I want to sell my first album for a lot, man. Like, I don't think I'll do my first album independently. Like, if I'm honest, like, I think I'll sign a big deal for my first album. And my whole thing right now is just run my value up and sign a good deal, like a deal that makes sense. This the independent thing is sick. Like, I get it, it's sick. But my whole thing is, I've always wanted to do music and have the machine behind me. Like, that's my dream of it. Before we learned that record deals were bad, everyone wanted a record deal. Like, I still want that affiliation with.
You need the house
with,
you.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Whether it's even if it's a point of just distribution, having a good distribution, and they do the marketing and things like that. I still want the infrastructure. I still want to be like a touring artist and have the infrastructure, not have to check my emails for certain things. Like, I'm still getting booked for a show and sending my own artwork. I'm doing certain things that, you know what I mean? Little thing. I just want that. Like, I know those things that obviously on that scale, it's like managers and PAs and things like that. But you know what I mean? Like, on a bigger scale, it'll be things that I'm still handling.
You want to live the rapper's dream, man.
You know what I mean?
How we grew up, man. From
like,
a certain area, like you see,
that,
man want to be a superstar. You want to be at the top level, innit?
Like, not necessarily, and it's not even not necessarily that, bro. I just want to be at a level where I can do my thing. Like, see, Lil Sims, she probably ain't missing nothing from this lack of support that she gets from her peers in the UK or the platforms. But she's doing great, bro, and her thing looks lovely. Do you know what I mean? If I could run on my separate thing like that and just be out there touring and being able to provide, it's beautiful, man.
Sims really tours.
What? She's really out here, man.
Yeah.
Like,
she ain't missing nothing. She ain't missing nothing. In the UK, no support. Not like she don't need it. Don't get me wrong. She don't need it from her peers and stuff. And obviously,
although it'd be nice.
It would be nice to see. You know what I mean? A bit of recognition, a bit of some of the platforms like hailing her for what she's achieving, bro. Because it would inspire not only black females to do it, bro, but just females in general. Because like, females don't realize in this country, bro, we don't have a lot. And when a female does come with a talent and actually just pushes it for a while, she always goes clear. I don't think that's what females ain't realized it yet. Like, if you just put in a bit of effort it and you're sick, it actually works. Like in this country,
people,
you know what I mean?
because people are mad supportive once they see other people.
Once they see
supporting
you're
you.
working and you're a female, because they know how it gets, bro. You get that support, and you know what I mean. We don't have a lot of
really
it.
had was Miss Dynamite. And you really think about it.
Yeah, you're
Big
right.
girl.
Yeah, you're
I think
right.
about her messaging. The stuff she's talking about then is still relevant now. Man could play it now to like a teenage girl and be like,
I remember when she dropped It Takes More, and that was huge.
Yeah,
because obviously we knew, like, she done the circuit, she done the training.
Yeah.
She was with the man them spitting, and then obviously like she branched
really
out,
high,
like So you're right. We haven't necessarily seen anyone.
I think the Sims thing is also quite unique because she was you can appreciate someone that you throwed like the music on SoundCloud, innit?
Yeah.
She was doing a lot of that, and she kind of just went where she was celebrating. Because you can
she
check your
got it.
data, and she went over there. I remember early when she went over and started doing shows, and you start doing your thing. And why would I hang around where I'm struggling to get attention? They're already showing me love. I'm not from there, so to them it's just new energy. Just keep going there.
These are her 50 states, bro. Europe, she's made it like her 50 states. It's out there now. Her price is high. If she was supposed to sign she would sign a mad deal right now. You know.
Yeah,
Her price is
probably.
high, bro.
Like Gorillas, like love taking her on tour, and from that,
and
like
these
that
things-
helps. Like, do you know what I'm
these
saying?
things run your numbers right up, bro. So those are the kind of things that inspire me. You know what I mean? It's not all about
You're not
these
in a hurry.
flashy lights
Yeah.
and just being pimped out on the Instagram channel.
I mean, it'd be nice.
To an extent.
It'd be nice.
To an extent. To an extent, man.
But you seem like you got your head screwed on quite tightly, because I like seeing the stuff outside of the music and the trap talk and that. And I see you've got the business.
It's going alright. Rap City. Yeah, Rap City's still scaling. It's going alright, man. Car customization stuff. It's had its ups and downs.
Yeah.
A couple slow months, quick months. That's how it goes. It's business, innit? But right now we just opened up another unit. We're gonna do car repairs now, like body work and stuff. So it's just.
What made you want to put your money there and into that?
Bro, my boys out there mainly, man. He just like, it was something that obviously it's an industry that I kind of liked myself. Like being a fan of cars, I kind of like losing a love for it now, more lately. But like cars themselves, I mean, like driving them and stuff, I used to love it a bit more. Now I'm just tired of driving, bro. But it was just something that I just kind of believed in my guy's vision, man, and I just thought it would be well. weren't too much of an arm and a leg, and yeah, just something that was local to me as well.
That's dope, because I like that we can see it as well. I know a lot of men do have businesses and certain things, but they're not necessarily the face of them, or for whatever reason, man not put their self on it. You know? But I like that you're standing next to it and you've got that, and it just shows that you've got your fingers in a few other different little pies as well.
Yeah, my whole thing's just I'd love to venture out into more, man. Like a lot of this music, when this music money starts rolling in more, like, I just want to put that into places. Right now I'm just throwing everything into music, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.